Hi, Maxwell Street. Welcome to the third station of the cross. Jesus is condemned by the religious council. I'll be reading from Luke chapter 22, verses 66 through 71. When day came, the council of elders of the people met, both chief priests and scribes, and they brought him before their Sanhedrin. They said, "If you are the Messiah, tell us." But he replied to them, "If I tell you, you will not believe, and if I question, you will not respond. But from this time on, the Son of Man will be seated at the right hand of power of God." They all asked, "Are you then the Son of God?" He replied to them, "You say that I am." Then they said, "What further need have we for the testimony? We have heard it from his own mouth." For me, this particular station of the cross is a great example of the clash between the authorities of man and the authority and values of God. We have the council of the elders speaking with their own logic from their own legal perspective to condemn Jesus, twisting the words coming out of his mouth, while Jesus retains his allegiance to the authority of his divine Father. And this plays out for us, I think, in considering rendering unto Caesar what is Caesar and unto God what is God, when we come into conflict with the value systems of the world and making different kinds of decisions, and through those conflicts with different kinds of logics. For example, I'm dealing right now in my own life with a transition to a new position where some people are wondering why I would possibly leave the prestige and the high profile and high paying nature of my current position to pursue something that I'm passionate about. But I know that the value of my work is not measured in dollars that I can generate for myself or from others, but following what I feel to be my divine calling in this life, to do the work that I am passionate about with girls and young women. So I think this message for us with the Station of the Cross about Jesus being condemned by the religious council in the third station reminds us of whose authority we're ultimately accountable to and whose wisdom we must be judged by. And I think Jesus stands the ultimate challenge in maintaining his integrity to what he knows to be his truth, even as it condemns him to death.